Well, welcome to Website Royalty Town Hall number 20. Today we're tackling a big question we hear all the time. Should my first Kajabi product be a course, a membership, or coaching? So we want to really quickly say, I'm Kim White. This is Denise Millay. She's the findability queen, by the way. If you're interested in Kajabi but not using it yet, this will help you see what fits you best so you're not guessing or building the wrong thing. And we want to mention we're Kajabi affiliate partners and proud of it. Let me say that. We have a special that the QR code goes to, and we have mysexybusiness.com that you can go to find out more about website royalty, which is our bonus if you sign up using our affiliate link. So there's the stuff out of the way, Denise. So now we can get busy.
Okay, well, what I was going to say is when you do start using Kajabi using our affiliate link, just so you know, you don't just get Kajabi plus co-founder, the AI business assistant, you also get a full year of website royalty. It's a private group as a bonus, and that's where we help you actually build things out where you can ask questions and not do it yourself. So enough of that.
Well, let's set the frame for today because we're going to cover courses versus memberships versus coaching, what each one really is on Kajabi, the strengths of each format inside Kajabi, simple pricing examples for each, how to decide your first or next Kajabi product type based on where you are right now. By the end, you should be able to say, okay, that's the one I'm starting with instead of trying to build all three at once.
Right. And as we talk, I want you all to be thinking about how do I actually like to help people? Because the wrong format for your personality can turn into a business that owns you, that you don't own, and it makes you crazy. So let's kick this town hall off with what happened in Website Royalty Private Group this week. We believe that if they're asking these questions, then so are you. So,
We're excited though. We're excited about what came up because these are all the things that we literally went through with, our royals. That's what we call them.
mhm.
And Denise, I'm going to brag on you for a minute because you sent out multiple emails in a series on an about page. And it was so good. Several of the royals came in with that as their intention to get done is to bougie up their about page based on what you recommended. And just if anyone doesn't know already, Denise is the findability queen because she's the queen of SEO. She's the queen of helping everybody be more findable online. So I love that you did that series, and I love that everybody paid attention and showed up with that in mind.
I know. Everybody who writes an email should have that happen to you. It's wonderful.
We did a master class this week too on basically who you are doing what you're doing for, how you help them, like what solution you provide. But we did a wonderful class, and everybody got to, read their answers out loud and really hone in on their messaging. And I think just mentioning that's something that happens inside website royalty stuff. We
Mhm.
don't believe in cookie cutters, so we don't believe everybody has to do the same thing in the same order. It needs to be about you. But
Mhm.
I will say the class was all together because everybody can learn more about their messaging. Everybody can do
Absolutely.
better.
Yeah. And community meetups. How do we talk about those, Kim?
So meetups are the places that basically is the invitation in your community. Our Kajabi community has meetups that it's an invitation for you to come and do something, meet live. We have rooms, and they are a lot like a Zoom meeting, except they're better. I'll say that. But the meetups are very easy to schedule. I want to give you this one little tip though. Don't do a repeatable meetup
No.
because when you do a repeatable meetup, they don't show up until the other one is done. And when we put our calendars together, we do them individually so that someone who's planning out their next quarter, which is something we do all the time, they can get all of those meetups scheduled in. So
That's a
that
great tip. That's a great tip.
wonderful conversation.
Right. And the blog SEO description, we talked about having keywords in your titles that grab people, but are also understood by the search engine so you can connect to the people you're looking to interest. So you have to make sure that there's a match there. And then in the description, that's actually what they end up seeing in a search engine. So that little first two lines is very important.
Oh, yeah. I always read those lines when I'm researching something.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
and we want to just tap into really quick in case you don't already use this practice, but URLs or slugs, they can be really long and wonky. They can have a lot of dashes and underscores or all those kind of things. We believe in sexy links around here. If it's something you're going to be standing on a stage, you're going to be doing a social post, you're going to be doing anything that you need to point somebody to, we believe in making sexy links, which is the short version. So for website royalty, our our slug really is website royalty. We don't go on to say, you know, community, private group, town hall. Like we don't have all of that description in there. Sometimes for SEO reasons, Denise talks about that too a lot. You want that, but for a sexy link is something that you can remember. You can remember when you're doing something that you can point somebody really easily to.
Yes.
So
And people
that
can type it easily. They remember it and they can type it easily.
yes. So those are just a handful of things that we did in website royalty this week, and we hope you're enjoying hearing the questions. Because again, we think you must have those questions too, or some similar, and hopefully this helps with that. So
Good.
we are sharing not to brag about our group, which we are very proud of, I will say, but to share the questions that are coming up.
Yes, for sure.
So Denise, let's move on. Let's give some quick definitions of course membership and coaching. This is an exciting slide, I think, and I think it makes it very clear. If you're listening, stop what you're doing and read it real quick because that can help you, reinforce your understanding of these three.
Absolutely. And so let's start simple, right? On Kajabi, here's what we mean by each of these three things. A course is a structured set of lessons or modules, usually with a clear start, middle, and an end. A membership is an ongoing access to content, community, or support for as long as people stay subscribed, usually by the month or the year, or it could be a quarter, right? Coaching, you're working more directly with people, either one-on-one or small group, usually with calls, feedback, and more of a personal touch.
So Kajabi supports all three really well. And I just want to interject really quick, Denise. If someone's new here and they don't know what Kajabi is an all-in-one platform that we absolutely love. I've been on for more than a decade. Denise has been on for more than 5 years. We are sold on Kajabi. So we know that there are other options out there. We think this is the best one. That's our opinion. So Kajabi does support all three of these types really well. You can build courses with modules, downloads, and progress tracking. That's one of my favorite things. You can
Mhm,
see if somebody's actually done the work, which is
mhm.
very sexy. You can run memberships with recurring billing, content drops, and community. We have a beautiful community inside our ecosystem that supports everyone in the community. Ours is a free community. The paid part is the website royalty part. So that's another plug for the bonus. And you can offer coaching with private or group programs and even use Kajabi to schedule and deliver resources, which is super sexy. So
Very.
this is not Kajabi only does courses, which used to be the case a long time ago. It's an all three are on the table conversation. So, Denise, let's talk strengths because each format shines in a different way.
That's right. So, first, courses. Strengths of courses on Kajabi. It's great for a clear transformation with steps, like you're going from A to B in however many weeks, right? It's
Mhm.
easy to deliver. You record it once and you sell it many times. It's also simple for the student experience. They log in, they see the modules, they click through at their own pace. Kajabi makes it easy to bundle videos, PDFs, quizzes, audio, and track progress.
Again, that's one of my favorites about it. So, courses are especially good if you want something that can sell while you sleep. A lot of people talk about this. This is reality, y'all. This can happen. You like to teach in a step by step way, or you don't want to be on live calls all the time. This is a way to make money while you're doing life.
Right. And so now the second one, memberships, the strengths of memberships in Kajabi are recurring revenue, monthly or yearly subscriptions or quarterly, right? Perfect for ongoing support, community or library style content if you have recordings of things that you want to share broadly as an asset. Kajabi's community and post features give your people a place to connect and interact. And you can drip content over time or add new things each month.
So memberships are great if you like building community, which I love. You enjoy showing up regularly. You want income that renews instead of starting from zero every month. So I will say our community is a huge part of our ecosystem. I want to say that again. And if you want to go check it out, you can come into our community for free and just be nosy if you want and look around because it is on Kajabi and it's an example of what you can do in Kajabi.
Absolutely. Okay, so the third coaching, the strengths of coaching are you get higher price points for per client. There's usually a deep transformation because they get interaction with your brain and your individual feedback usually. Fewer people, so there's more relationship. And Kajabi can host your curriculum, your worksheets, your replays, and even your intake forms.
It's amazing. So, coaching is ideal if you like direct interaction. You're good at tailoring advice to each person. You want cash flow quickly while you build other products. And we want to share some simple pricing examples with you in case this is where you're stuck. But I want to slow our roll for a minute and I do want to put some numbers to this, but I want you to think really quickly about your personality type. I think it's very important. Are you super peoply, we call it? Are you super, are you a teacher at heart and you're teaching things? Are you more coach like? You literally are getting in the trenches with somebody and helping them, that one individual, get unstuck from their stuff. Very important because I'm an introvert. Denise is an introvert. I just look like an extrovert because I'm loud, y'all, just saying. But that is a that's something to consider when you're considering how to set your business up to make sure it is actually supporting the life you want to live.
Right.
So, sorry Denise, have to interject things all the
Okay.
time.
It's
So
okay.
let's put some numbers to this just to give you a starting point. So pricing is hard, it can be hard, but these are examples, not rules. They
Right.
will help you think about how to price your things.
Right. So for courses, common Kajabi ranges, bleh, we see. Starter courses usually go from $97 to $297. A signature course has more content to it and is usually longer, $497 to $997. A deep dive or certification style course can be $1,000 or more. If you're just starting, something in the 197 to 497 range for a strong focus course is very common.
And very sexy. So for memberships, typical ranges are, a light lift, a content library membership is 19 to 49 a month, and these are remember, these are not rules, these are just examples. Community plus content, though, is like 49 to 99 a month. And then there's high touch memberships with calls or one-on-ones, and that's 99 to 297 a month. And when I say one-on-one, I mean like you have a specific group of people that you are doing something with. And those are very common, very common. A
Mhm.
simple, sustainable place to start, though, is often around 29 to 59 a month, depending on your niche or niche, however you say it, and the access you give.
And for coaching, a one-on-one starter package, like 4 to 6 sessions, can go anywhere from 500 to 1,500. A 3-month one-on-one program could be 1,500 to 3,000 plus. Small group coaching, which is very popular, is like a limited time, 6 to 12 weeks, and it can start anywhere from 297 to 997 a person. If you're new to selling coaching, but not new to your expertise, something like 750 to 1,500 for a 6 week or 8 week package is very normal on Kajabi.
And again, these are patterns we see, not price tags you're stuck with. You can start lower to get momentum, which is sometimes that's what you need to do, and then raise the price as your confidence and your results grow, because now other people are telling about what you're doing for them. So the
Right.
real question is, how do you decide which one to build first? So we have a lovely question slide that actually is going to go along with. Sorry, Denise is the one that has to like pull everything up because I can't do both. I can't do two things at one time. She's talented.
Oh my gosh, I had like too many things on the stage at one time. So sorry. So here's a simple way to choose. You want to ask yourself 3 questions. The first one is, how much direct access do I realistically want to give people right now? So like as Kim and I said, we're introverts, but we like people. We like the people that we're talking with about our expertise. So we have our own feelings about what we can tolerate, what sits best with us. So what is it for you? And then how much do you need cash flow? That's a big important part. So the timing is different for when you roll these things out and market them, how long it takes. So you want to know how immediate your cash flow needs are. And then the third one is, do I have more time now or more energy to create once and leverage later?
So if you want less direct access, which, sometimes you have babies, sometimes you have grandbabies, sometimes you have a lot of life going on, and more create once and sell many times, a course is usually the best first step if that's the situation. If you love community and consistent touch points, so your schedule allows you to show up over and over like when you are supposed to, you might like the idea of recurring income. A membership might be your best starting point. But if you want to generate cash quickly, in our opinion, and you're comfortable working closely with fewer people, coaching is often the fastest on ramp.
So let's give some quick if this, then that kind of examples. If you're experienced but have never packaged your knowledge, start with coaching, then turn what you learn into a course. If you already have a method and maybe some content, films, or audio recorded, start with a course and then add coaching or community later as an upsell to the initial sale. If you have people who keep saying, I just want to stay close to you in your world in various ways and shapes and forms, start with a membership. Even if it's simple, one call a month or one new resource, one community space.
And remember, on Kajabi, you don't have to pick just one forever. Here's our best advice. Think about your forever, but implement your today. So you might start with coaching to get cash and clarity. You might turn that into a course so you're not repeating yourself. And then you might layer a membership on top for ongoing support. You just don't do it all at once. You can, but we suggest getting success by literally doing one thing at a time.
Right. And Kajabi can hold all three under one roof.
So, where does Kajabi fit into all of this practically?
Well, when you start your Kajabi trial using our link, which is the QR code up in the upper corner, has it. Kajabi walks you through picking a product type, a course, coaching, or membership, and using templates so you're not starting from a blank page. And it sets up offers and checkout so people can actually buy.
They can't find you. They can't buy from you, y'all. That's a findability queen thing. And then and then co-founder, the AI partner inside Kajabi can help you outline your course or your program, draft your sales page, sketch out your welcome emails. And I just want to give this little tidbit of I used it this week for a class I'm going to teach next month. I asked co-founder to take the topic and break it down into an outline. It was brilliant. It gave me all the outline. It kind of told me how long each one would take. It gave so much information, and I was able to ask it to expand on some things to make sure I wasn't, as a human, forgetting things. I'm still human teaching the class, but the power of having that kind of AI that they know you because they know all the things in your on your website, on your account, all the things you do, that
Hmm.
to me is an amazing partnership. So,
Yeah.
sorry, Denise, I get excited about co-founder.
I know that you guys are friends. I'm friends too. And because this is website royalty, we've stacked a bonus onto the Kajabi offer. Is when you use our link to start Kajabi, you get 1 full year inside our website royalty private group as a bonus.
And that means you're not trying to implement this alone. You can ask questions, ask until you're clear as you build your first course, membership, or coaching offer. You get ongoing support as you grow, not just a good luck after you sign up.
Yeah, no, we don't like that. Okay, so let's recap your decision process. Decide how much access you want to give, which is it's really important because it impacts how you're going to like your life and your business and what you do with your time. So don't take this lightly. Decide how quickly you need cash flow, and then decide whether you prefer to create once a course, show up regularly for membership, or go deep with fewer people, which is coaching. Coaching.
Then pick one product type to start with in Kajabi. Not three, y'all, one. From there, your next step is simple. Use the QR code in the upper left or go to mysexybusiness.com and click on the red bar at the top. You can get more information if you want by going to our homepage. Right in the center of it is the website royalty tile. You can get more information. But Kajabi has an amazing special running right now that I think all of us are very excited about as affiliate partners. And that is you can get 3 months of Kajabi for $99 one time, not every month. And you get Kajabi, you get co-founder, which I am so in love with, and you get the website royalty bonus. So I think that that is an amazing thing. And again, if you want more info on the website royalty private group, so you understand what the bonus is, look for the website royalty tile on the homepage at mysexybusiness.com. You'll find lots of information on the group there. And quite frankly, if you have more questions, it even tells you how to connect with us and ask us like on a call. So
There's a big email us button at the top. You can always use that and we will get back to you. But
exactly.
also let us know as soon as you've signed up for the Kajabi using the affiliate link. Yes, you'll get some emails, but if you email us and it gives you that info on the website royalty page, we'll get you set up to come into the group. And then you can tell us what you've chosen, whether it's a course, a membership, or a coaching program. And if you're live with us right now, drop in the chat, course, if that's your first Kajabi product, membership, if that's your move, coaching, if that's the fast path for you.
We want to see where you're leaning. We love watching others succeed. So it's very exciting.
It
Thank
is.
you for hanging out with us at Website Royalty Town Hall. Next week, we will be focusing on your first Kajabi funnel in a weekend. So a funnel is going from start to finish with another human taking care of them, serving them well. But these are the pieces that you'll need, and you can do it in a weekend, y'all. When
Mhm.
you're ready to stop wondering and start building your first Kajabi product, head to mysexybusiness.com and claim your year inside Website Royalty Private Group as your bonus. Let's build something you own that doesn't own you. Love y'all.